the fuck is up, Internet? I'm that dude Swainzilla. I'm in the man cave, and this is crazy ass news. The idea behind this series is that I scour the internet for recent, crazy, non-political news stories that I don't know anything about. I pick articles based solely on their headline. I read through them, while talking shit the whole time. So let's get after that thing. 80,000 honeybees found in wall of shower. Also 100 pounds of honey. What? They were nice bees, a St. Petersburg, Florida homeowner said, but a bathroom renovation meant they had to go. A beekeeper safely removed them. A Florida couple recently bade farewell to some uninvited house guests. A colony of as many as 80,000 honeybees had invaded their shower wall. How would you... There's no... How wouldn't you notice 80,000 honeybees in your shower wall? Like, there's... How could that go unnoticed? I can't imagine having, like, a colony of 80,000 bees living in my shower right now and not knowing it. Jesus. The colony size astounded even Alicia Bixler, the professional beekeeper whom the couple Stefanie and Dan Graham of St. Petersburg, Florida, had enlisted to get them out of the sticky situation. Honey pun. You get it? There was honey everywhere. Walls, floor, on my shoes, doorknobs. Miss Baxter recounted in an interview on Wednesday. I had to pull the wool down to the studs to get all of the comb out, all of the honeycomb out. What the fuck? How is it possible? How could that happen? How could that progress to that point without noticing it? Like, how is that possible? She estimated there was about 80,000 bees and 100 pounds of honey when she removed the 7-foot-tall hive in early November. How does it go unnoticed? Like, I know a lot of times, like, it's kind of human nature to look the other way when you know something is going to annoy you. But if you're hearing, like, a constant buzzing sound and, like, randomly getting stung, how are these bees not getting into your house and stinging you randomly? Like, how do you not notice? Is what I just don't get it. After prying away the bathroom tiles, the discovery was reported early by the Tampa Bay television station Fox 13. Miss Bixler, 38, the owner of How's Your Honey, said she had to put down plastic coverings to contain the mess. Wait. The owner of How's Your Honey, knowing something was amiss, the Grahams contacted Mrs. Okay, she's the beekeeper. I was thinking this was the people that had the house. Like, they had a honey... Ironic that they had a honey business at the same time they had all these bees in their house. No, this is the beekeeper's business. It was not the family's first bee episode at their 3-story wood frame beach house, which sits on stilts. 2 to 3 years ago, Miss Graham said on Wednesday, her husband ripped open the wall in the same bathroom and removed a giant hive. Since then, they had work done on their roof, which Miss Graham said left some holes an entranceway for the bees to return. Jesus Christ. The couple, their 2 children, and 2 Great Danes had learned to coexist with their house guests despite occasional bee stings. So they were getting stung. So they did know these bees were there. We both really love nature and we love bees, Miss Graham said. We're like, we'll leave you alone, you leave us alone. They were nice bees. So we were like, sure, go ahead, live in our shower. Oh my God. So crazy. But the cohabitation had to end when the family decided to renovate the bathroom, said Miss Graham, 41, a high school English teacher who works part-time in real estate. So she's aware, she's in real estate, so she knows what these bees are doing to the value of her home, and they're just like choosing to ignore it. So crazy. Miss Bixler said she was more accustomed to removing hives from roofs, sheds, or trees. This is my first shower removal, Miss Bixler said on Wednesday. When Miss Bixler arrived at the family home on November 2nd, she said she pulled out her trusty thermal detector gun that measures heat and pointed it at the shower wall. It showed that the temperature was around 96 degrees, which she said was typical for a hive. So it was just like the wall was 96 degrees. That's how many bees were in there. 80,000 bees. The shower was 96 degrees, and nobody gave a fuck. Oh my God! As soon as I saw where they were, I started breaking away the tile and unveiling this massive 7-foot hive. She said, most of it was honey. Miss Bixler warned the Grahams that they might want to make themselves scarce while she removed the bees, a process that she said took more than 5 hours at a cost of $800 that was not covered by insurance. Yeah, I guess you don't want to fucking just throw away $800, but dude, if you're just like 96 degrees, if you just go into the bathroom, like you'd break out in a sweat. Like, god damn, it was hot as fuck in that bathroom, dude. She did come into the bathroom about halfway through and take a peek, said Miss Bixler of Mrs. Graham. Miss Graham said her family wasn't afraid. I know a lot of people would be freaked out, she said. At first, Miss Bixler, who has been a professional beekeeper for 3 years, said she wore just a veil to protect herself from the bees, but after several stung her, she donned extra protective gear that included gloves and boots. Sifting through the bees, she eventually discovered the queen bee, whose abdomen was twice the size of regular bees. She put the queen in a protective cage and placed it inside a box with the other bees. Jesus Christ, man. What a delicate fucking, this is quite an adventure here. That makes all the bees go into the box with her. So she puts the queen in there and then the rest of them just say, oh, fuck it, this is where we're going. She wants to be back in her wall. She thinks that's her home. She wants to be back in her wall. She thinks that's her home. So, okay, I don't understand what that means. She used a special vacuum to remove some of the stragglers from the hive. Robert Page Jr., a professor emeritus of entomology at the University of California at Davis, said on Wednesday that the odors from the previous bee colony probably would have attracted new bees to the shower wall. Okay, so when they got rid of the other bees, they didn't really get rid of it. They still saw it as a spot. Waiting to call someone to remove bees from a colony has major drawbacks, says Professor Page, author of The Art of the Bee, Shaping the Environment from Landscapes to Societies. Wow. This dude's into bees. He said the bees can damage drywall and the honey can ferment, causing odors that can attract ants. Oh, shit. We love honeybees, but not when they are in your wall, said the professor, who has also taught at Arizona State University. Miss Bixler saved a lot of the honey, which she sent to she said she fed to the bees that she had rescued and keeps at her small urban farm in St. Petersburg. The Grahams held on to some of the honey for themselves. Of course, you should. I told them they had an option, or just biting into the comb. You can put it into a colander and just squeeze out the honey, Miss Bixler said. Miss Bixler said she nurses the bees that she rescues back to health and relocates them to apiaries. Miss Graham said that she had many historical accounts about people speaking to bees about milestones in their lives. What? Miss Graham said that she had many historical accounts about people speaking to bees about milestones in their lives, a ritual known as telling the bees. She had to become a bee whisperer. Wait, what? What is going on now? She's talking to these bees? She said, including when her house guests departed. I did tell the bees goodbye, she said, and that they were getting a new house. She thought the bees could understand her? Okay, so wait. These people had bees before, got rid of them, but didn't do that great of a job getting rid of the scent of these bees. And when some new bees showed up, I guess they were kind of like, dude, this is kind of a hassle. Let's just see. Maybe it was a hassle the first time they had to get rid of the bees, and they didn't want to go through it again. And that's why they were like, let's see how this goes. And they just let the bees chill. And the bitch thinks she can fucking talk to them. Crazy. Man, I haven't had just like legit honey in a minute. But yeah, I've never bit into a honeycomb. Can you really do that? Is that like a legit thing you can do? Anyway, crazy ass story. For real. Later.